His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, a Deputy Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, visited the main operations room at the Ministry of Interior. His Royal Highness reaffirmed that Bahrainis remain the foundation of Bahrain's comprehensive development, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Supreme Commander of the Armed Forces. His Royal Highness commended the dedication and unwavering determination of the MOI's personnel, describing them as true embodiment of sacrifice, loyalty and professionalism. His Royal Highness also expressed appreciation to the Minister of Interior and all ministry personnel for their tireless efforts in safeguarding Bahrain's security and protecting its institutions. Upon arrival at the Interior Ministry, His Royal Highness was received by the Minister of Interior, General Sheikh Rashid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, along with several senior officers from the ministry. During the visit, His Royal Highness was briefed on the role of the Interior Ministry's main operations room in responding to reports, coordinating with relevant authorities and executing its strategic responsibilities. These efforts reflect Bahrain's preparedness to effectively manage challenges in light of current regional and international developments. His Royal Highness emphasised the importance of strengthening proactive plans to preserve Bahrain's security and stability, and underlined the continued enhancement to civil protection and public safety systems to ensure the well-being of all citizens and residents. His Royal Highness also expressed pride in the commitment of Bahraini citizens to Bahrain's advancement, noting that any challenge can be overcome through the wisdom of His Majesty the King and the steadfast determination of Bahraini citizens. His Royal Highness stressed that relevant authorities are implementing all necessary measures across all levels to preserve national security, maintain stability and guarantee the uninterrupted availability of essential services for both citizens and residents. The Interior Minister expressed gratitude for His Royal Highness's visit, noting its positive moral impact on the Ministry's personnel. The Minister commended His Royal Highness's continuous support for the police force's ongoing efforts to safeguard Bahrain. He affirmed that all entities within the ministry are intensifying efforts to enhance preparedness, strengthen civil protection and maintain public order. The Minister concluded by highlighting the ministry's full commitment to His Royal Highness's directives to bolster operational readiness, ensure effective civil emergency response and address evolving security challenges. His Royal Highness was accompanied by the Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and a number of senior officials. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, visited the Al-Mada Centre at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Upon arrival, His Royal Highness was received by the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Ziyani, and a number of the ministry's senior officials. His Royal Highness affirmed that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, remains committed to resolving crises through dialogue and diplomacy, and supports all regional and international efforts that promote peace and stability. His Royal Highness highlighted Bahrain's ongoing efforts to enhance civil security in light of the rapidly evolving regional landscape, noting the importance of taking proactive and integrated measures across all levels. His Royal Highness emphasised the Kingdom's commitment to a comprehensive approach to civil emergency management, which includes strengthening institutional readiness, enhancing the efficiency of relevant agencies, fostering interagency coordination and deepening cooperation with allied nations to safeguard shared interests and regional stability. During the visit, His Royal Highness reviewed the Centre's progress and its role in supporting the Ministry's coordination with Bahrain's diplomatic and consular missions abroad, particularly in advancing the Kingdom's foreign policy objectives and reinforcing national security. His Royal Highness commended the efforts of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Al-Mada Centre, praising the contribution to the Kingdom's diplomatic goals. His Royal Highness also underscored the professionalism and dedication of Bahrain's national workforce, highlighting that Team Bahrain consistently demonstrates excellence across all sectors and rises to any challenge with expertise and determination. His Royal Highness stressed the importance of building on the progress achieved and expressed confidence in the collective efforts of all institutions to drive national development and serve the Kingdom and its citizens. For his part, the Minister of Foreign Affairs expressed his gratitude for His Royal Highness's visit and continued support, noting that His Royal Highness's directives serve as a guiding framework for the Ministry's ongoing work. His Royal Highness was accompanied by the Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and a number of senior officials. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, yesterday visited the Situation Room at the Prime Minister's office, where His Royal Highness reviewed Bahrain's preparedness to enhance its readiness in responding to regional developments. His Royal Highness reiterated that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, is committed to a policy of resolving crises through dialogue and diplomatic means, and which upholds regional and international security and stability. His Royal Highness noted that the rapid regional and global developments and the challenges that emerge require heightened preparedness and joint efforts among various entities to develop and implement proactive plans that safeguard the security and stability of the Kingdom. During the visit, His Royal Highness was briefed on the Situation Room's key responsibilities, which include coordinating and following up on the delivery of measures assigned to the relevant authorities, each within the respective jurisdictions. His Royal Highness expressed appreciation to Team Bahrain's exceptional skills and dedication in meeting various challenges. In this regard, His Royal Highness highlighted their achievements as a source of national pride, initiative and responsibility, which are core pillars of Bahrain's development. His Royal Highness further affirmed that the people of Bahrain continue to transform exceptional circumstances into motivation for further development and sustained success. His Royal Highness noted that Bahrain possesses the capabilities and expertise necessary to manage a wide range of situations, ensuring the Kingdom's security and the safety of its citizens, while also advancing the sustainability of its comprehensive development. His Royal Highness underscored that safeguarding Bahrain's national achievements and continued progress require steadfast commitment to strategic plans that account for the scale and complexity of evolving challenges. His Royal Highness emphasised the importance of adaptability and collaboration among institutions, as well as the vital role of Bahrain's skilled national workforce. The staff at the Situation Room expressed their gratitude for His Royal Highness's directives issued during the visit, noting that they will serve as a guiding framework for their continued efforts in achieving their far-reaching objectives. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, met with the Secretary General of the Permanent Court of Arbitration, Dr. Marcin Cieślak, at Rifa Palace. His Royal Highness underscored Bahrain's continued efforts to strengthen its partnerships with countries and arbitration-related institutions, in line with the vision of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, to position Bahrain as a leading global hub for arbitration. His Royal Highness reaffirmed Bahrain's commitment to fostering an environment that supports independent arbitration and mediation, which enhances fairness, stability and sustainable development. His Royal Highness highlighted the vital international role of the Permanent Court of Arbitration and emphasised Bahrain's dedication to enhancing cooperation with global judicial and arbitration bodies across all levels. His Royal Highness also emphasised the importance of exchanging expertise and best practices serves to reinforce Bahrain's standing as a trusted partner in promoting international judicial initiatives and peaceful dispute resolution, and contributing to global efforts towards fairness and development. For his part, Dr. Cieślak expressed appreciation for His Royal Highness's commitment to advancing cooperation with the Permanent Court of Arbitration, noting that such efforts contribute to shared objectives. He also conveyed his best wishes for Bahrain's continued growth and prosperity. The Minister of the Prime Minister's Court, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and a number of senior officials also attended the meeting. His Majesty the King's representative for humanitarian work and youth affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received Chairman of the Board of Directors of Bahrain and Chairman of Eagle Hills Property, Emirati businessman Mohammed Al-Bar. His Highness praised the strong fraternal ties between Bahrain and the UAE across various domains. He commended the economic development and tourism projects undertaken by Bahrain, describing it as one of the region's leading and most successful companies, and wish the company continued progress and success. His Highness reviewed the progress of projects overseen by Bahrain, lauding the company's efforts to set a benchmark for architectural development in Bahrain and its positive impact on Bahrain's real estate and tourism sectors, as well as its ongoing efforts to strengthen its regional standing. Al-Bar expressed his appreciation to His Highness, his continued efforts to advance the sporting, social and economic sectors in Bahrain. He also recognised His Highness' significant role in supporting Bana of Bahrain and wished him further success. The Minister of Transportation and Telecommunications, Dr. Sheikh Abdullah bin Ahmed Al Khalifa, met with the Minister of Transport of France, Philippe Tabarot, on the sidelines of the Paris Air Show 2025. The two ministers reviewed the historical ties between Bahrain and France. They also discussed means to enhance bilateral coordination in civil aviation, ports, maritime and land transport. The minister underscored Bahrain's keenness to expand areas of cooperation with France, particularly in the aviation, transportation and logistics service sectors. He also highlighted the importance of building on existing partnerships to develop strategic projects that contribute to achieving sustainable economic growth and the exchange of advanced technical expertise. Tabarot commended Bahrain's participation in the Paris Air Show 2025. He underscored his country's support for strengthening and expanding bilateral cooperation in the development of the transport sector, in line with the best international practices. The General Directorate of Civil Defence at the Ministry of Interior carried out an activation test of warning sirens and the All Clear siren earlier this morning at 9 a.m. This step comes as part of precautionary measures to review the National Emergency Plan and ensure the readiness of the early warning system, in addition to educating the community on the meanings of the first sound signal, which calls for going to homes and staying away from open spaces, and the second sirens, which indicates that danger has passed. The Ministry previously sent text messages to citizens and residents to inform them of the test and calm the situation, emphasising the importance of everyone's cooperation and reassuring them that this was a routine test as part of the continuous development plan for public safety. Imprecise timing, a warning siren sounded across the Kingdom of Bahrain in a comprehensive national experiment, reflecting Bahrain's keenness to raise the level of readiness and preparedness in all circumstances. The General Directorate of Civil Defence at the Ministry of Interior activated this test as part of a deliberate proactive plan aimed at enhancing community awareness and confirming readiness at various levels. More in this report.
In a timely and synchronized manner, the Kingdom of Bahrain launched an activation test of warning sirens as part of a clear proactive vision of emergency management. This test, which was carried out by the General Directorate of Civil Defence at the Ministry of Interior, aimed to assess the integrated system that starts from planning, goes through field implementation, and ends with measuring community response and institutional readiness. The warning sirens that sounded in neighbourhoods, roads and open areas came with two clear tones. The first calls for people to go indoors and stay away from open spaces, and the second indicates that the danger has passed. This step comes within the framework of precautionary measures to review the National Emergency Plan and ensure the readiness of the early warning system, in addition to familiarising the community with the meanings of the sirens. The Ministry of Interior previously sent text messages to citizens and residents to inform them of the activation test, emphasising the importance of everyone's cooperation and reassuring them that this activation test is routine and part of the plans to continuously improve public safety. What took place today represents a national model that establishes a culture of early preparedness and emphasizes that community security starts from the moment of readiness, not after the crisis.
Citizens and residents reacted on various social media platforms to the test activation of warning sirens, which was carried out this morning across all governorates of the Kingdom. Social media users praised the measures taken to strengthen the emergency response system. More in this report.
All governorates and regions of the Kingdom of Bahrain witnessed a wide interaction from citizens and residents with the test activation of warning sirens carried out by the General Directorate of Civil Defence at 9 a.m. today, as part of the plan to enhance the readiness of the early warning system and deal with emergency situations. The warning sirens that sounded across the Kingdom of Bahrain were not just a technical test of the emergency system, but a moment of collective awareness that brought citizens and residents together with the common goal of safety first. Questions spread among citizens. What does the first tone mean? When does it end? And what if it's real? These questions reflect the beginning of a healthy dialogue about the culture of risk preparedness, which is what such experiments aim to achieve. The reactions were not limited to silent compliance, but social media witnessed an active interaction with users sharing audio recordings and observations about the clarity of the sirens in their areas, which indicates a high sense of security and volunteerism among people. The activation tests of warning sirens awakened a sense in many that safety is a responsibility that begins with individuals and extends to the whole community, a message that was delivered loud and clear.
Under the patronage of the General Sports Authority, the His Highness Sheikh Nasser Centre for Research and Development in Artificial Intelligence, in collaboration with the Global Artificial Intelligence Group, organised the 4th edition of the CIO Summit and Awards. The CEO of the Labour Market Regulatory Authority and member of the Board of Directors of the Public Authority for Sports, Nibras Talib, honoured 21 IT executives, representing a group of national leaders in the public and private sectors, in recognition of their outstanding efforts in adopting AI technologies and locally developed solutions in their organisations, which contribute to supporting the digital transformation process in Bahrain. This initiative comes as an extension of Bahrain's vision to empower national cadres, promote innovation in various sectors, support technical leaders and honour their efforts to consolidate a culture of excellence and institutional innovation based on knowledge and sustainable development. The Tender Board held a specialised workshop for members of the American Chamber of Commerce in Bahrain entitled Government Tenders and Auction Procedures, with the participation of a number of traders, business owners and specialists in the field of procurement and the supply chains. The Secretary-General of the Tender Board, Engineer Jamal Al-Alawi, confirmed that organising this workshop comes within the framework of the Board's keenness to activate partnerships with private sector institutions, locally and internationally, including the American business community in Bahrain, pointing out the importance of this qualitative partnership and what it represents. The workshop witnessed wide interaction from the attendees, who praised the initiative that reflects the Council's commitment to establishing the principle of transparency and equal opportunities in government tenders and auction procedures. They stressed the importance of such specialised workshops in raising awareness and enhancing the effective participation of the private sector.